We're good, y'all. Back from camping. I honestly didn't record too much, so the footage I'll be using will be due to my friends taking some videos and some pictures, so credits goes out to them. But for the camping trip itself, I would say it went well. There was definitely more activities we could have brought and more activities that we could have planned, but it already happened, right? There's nothing you can change about it. So instead, I do think that it's more of a type 2 kind of fun. And if you guys aren't familiar with type 1 and type 2 fun, I'll explain it real quickly. Type 1 fun is where it's fun right then and there in the moment. An example would be playing a game and you're having fun, or let's say winning a game. Winning a game is fun because you have achieved victory over the other team and you get that sense of accomplishment and the fact that you won something. Now, type 2 fun, on the other hand, is where it's not fun in the moment. Maybe it's hard. I went to a camping trip with my school back when I was grade 10, and we were ocean kayaking, and it was pouring rain, it was cold, we saw a lot of, it's not ground to cover, it would be, I guess, ocean in this case. We saw a lot of ocean to cover. So we was complaining, like, when are we finna get there? Can we take some rests? Super cold, it's raining, I don't want to do this no more. And type 2 fun is where it's not fun in the moment, but when you look back at it, you're like, oh, you know what, I kind of did have fun, that was good. So the reason I say my camping was a type 2 kind of fun is because, like, by the second day, we ran out of things to do. Woke up early in the morning, we're like, now what? And we couldn't even do a specific activity that my friends went there to do, just because of some complications. Some complications happened. So when that was taken away from us, kind of like, killed the mood. What did happen after the camp, for me at least, and this is the reason why I think it's type 2 kind of fun, is it was a great refresher. There was no signal there whatsoever, so you weren't able to use your phone aside from playing music because we brought a speaker. But it was super isolated, and although there were a decent amount of people, each campsite was enclosed in itself, so a lot of the time it felt like we had our own space. When I was on my way home actually from the camping trip, I was talking to my friend Jaden because he drove. Shout out Jaden. Also shout out Leo because he drove the other car. But when Jay was dropping me off, I'm like, I don't even know what to do at home. And he asked me, like, did you break the routine that hard? And I'm like, yeah. Because the camping trip was, of course, out of the ordinary. I would never usually do it. But when I came back, aside from the Sunday where I really didn't do anything, I was kind of lost for a bit. I would just hang out with my brother. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I just stayed in his bed while he was on his computer. Just lay there. But on the Monday, I was able to get back on track, get back to my usual activities and my usual habits. And I don't know, I think after that camping trip, I was able to reset and refocus on the things I needed to do. And I was able to, go on with my daily life a bit more seamlessly than before. Probably because of the sensory starvation. Is that a term? It's gonna be a term now. Sensory starvation. Put that in your dictionary. Sensory starvation. So I was starved of all my stimulation, whether it be, the internet, having work to do, or anything while I was camping, right? It was just there. Even when you're just sitting down in the woods and you're not doing anything, your brain's having some time to rest so that it's primed to do some work when you get back. My plan now is just to ride out this wave until it burns out, ride the car till the wheels fall out. I'm not doing anything new right now. I'm just doing all the same things I did before camping, just with a better sense of urgency. So for that reason alone, the reason being burnout, I don't even think that I was burning out before, but it's always good to have a little reset just to keep yourself back on track and prevent the burnout from even happening. Resolving the issue before it becomes a problem type of deal. So for that reason alone, I would recommend to everyone just to go camping. Even if it's for one night, I think one night is enough. Sleeping outside on the ground, you could bring a mat if you would like. But just going outside, no signal. Go with some friends, so you're still with some company. But yeah, just sensory starvation can do a lot in terms of whatever you do at home. Makes you appreciate it more, right? Out in camping, you really are in an uncomfortable position just because you're not sleeping where you usually sleep. You're not, going to the bathroom where you usually go to the bathroom, and your normal activities are replaced with nature. What also helped was the fact that on the days that we went, the weather was beautiful, and it was a beautiful campsite too. My friend Leo, that's his usual go-to campsite every year, so he took us there, and it was nice. So just looking at the mountains, it's not a sight you see every day here in the city, so you're able to just look at it and see what your place has to offer besides just buildings, skyscrapers, and the noise, right? The only noises we heard there was birds, the water, mosquitoes. Man, I got destroyed by mosquitoes. I actually have a couple bites that I don't even think are mosquitoes. I think they're bug bites just because they look nasty, dog. Nasty. The lake was fairly clear too. It was nice. The water was freezing.
Oh, it's cold as hell.
Yeah.
Overall though, it was a good camping experience, a good first for my friends and I, just because we don't usually plan outings, and I think just planning with my group of friends in particular is quite a challenge. So I think planning and the trip even being done was a win in itself. So the next year, or the next time we camp, we're able to take these experiences, learn from them, and make it even better next year. Thank you for watching.
Yo, the water's really cool, really clear.
Yeah, for real, for real.
It's the lake. And it's not salty. Yeah, it's the lake.